Hello there, guys. Once again, it's truly an honor and a pleasure to serve you again. This is yours truly, Jimmie Williams, better known as the Wisdom Economics Coach. And I could not wait to get this video over to you to kind of explain to you and share with you some of the secrets of cryptocurrency, the power of it and what it can really do to change your life. You guys might have remembered I put out a video a couple of weeks back, and I was talking about the PPP loans, and I was talking about real estate. But I did tell you guys that I was going to make a video explaining to you guys what really can be done and the power of creating wealth with cryptocurrency. And I was talking a little bit about how it is the wave of the future, so to speak. It's going to help with inflation and some other things that I think are critical, as the American dollar is very, kind of unstable, and some of the other currencies are very unstable. And you really need to take notes today. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to share some things with you that I haven't shared with anyone. And hopefully I can give you some direction on what you can do with cryptocurrency, how to get involved the right way, and how to make sure that, as Warren Buffett would say, limit your risk, okay? I highly advise that you never invest the amount that you can afford to lose. He says that, a lot of others say that. And some people are just talking, but these guys have done it. And I have done it, and it is true. Just like real estate, you have to understand, it's get rich quick over time, not get rich overnight. You have to be able to be patient. And those are some of the things I'm going to talk about today. Grab a pen and a piece of paper and let's go to school. Me as your mentor and your coach, hopefully I can say something and I can show you something that's really going to help you. All right. Again, the power of cryptocurrency coupled with the power of patience, they go together. Okay, the power of real estate you have to have the power of patience with that as well. No matter what you're doing, stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all these things require patience. Cryptocurrency is no different, all right? And you do that right, you'll understand the art of creating wealth over time, not overnight, all right? Let's get into this. What you guys can do is, once you see the video, you can always come back and say, hey, Jimmie, I have some questions about this. How do we, I didn't quite understand that, and I'll make a second part of this video. But hopefully I'm going to say something today that's going to change your life forever. Here we go. Here are some of the topics I want to cover. I want to cover how to, let me move this out of the way, how to successfully open your own account with crypto. Okay, with crypto, have your own trading account where you can buy and sell your own crypto. Number two, how to follow the trends and how to ride the wave. Very, very important. Number three, how to beat the competition through patience. Okay, not through anxiety, guys, through patience. All the the greatest investors and some of the wealthiest people on the planet have learned how to be patient. You have to outlast your competition. You don't have to outwork them. You have to be more patient. That's what you got to do. Number four, what not to do when buying and selling crypto. Number five, how to get the education you need to be a successful cryptocurrency investor. Because, like anything, you have to get the education on a thing to learn how to master it. Unfortunately, in school, they never taught us how to invest in ourselves. They never gave us the education on finances. They never gave us financial education. They never gave us real estate education. Unfortunately, they taught us how to go and work for the people. And the people that we work for, those are the guys, men and women that went out and on their own found a way to get the information to own the company, to create the wealth, while the other guys, like 95% of Americans and people on the planet, learn to have jobs for those people. I'm going to show you how to get the education, and it's very, very simple. Hopefully you'll get something out of this. Well, without further ado, let me just go ahead and make sure that I follow my steps here and get you right into this and we don't miss anything. The first thing I wanted to share with you guys is, this is my Facebook page here. You guys know my page. This is the Wisdom Economics Coach. This is my personal page. But I want to bring your attention to something that I said in this video here. This is me here. I was talking about, if you had invested some money in cryptocurrency a few years back, some of the main ones that you should have invested in that would have made you a lot of money, it would have been, Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, that's the top one. If you had put $1,000 in Bitcoin, just to show you how much money you'd have, in 2010, that same investment today will be worth, check this out, $287 million, guys. I'm not joking. You know, if you go to my Facebook page and pull this up, you'll see this right here. I'm not joking. That's what, so again, it goes back to patience. Be patient. $1,000, you be nearly a billionaire. Dogecoin, this hot topic everybody's talking about. Dogecoin. Look at this. If you had put, let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Dogecoin, okay? Elon Musk tweeted about it last June, July, somewhere in there. If you had put $1,000 out into that at that time, wrong one there. $1,000. I'm looking at the wrong thing here, but I've got it right now. Into Dogecoin, not even $1,000, $100. When he tweeted about it, you would have right now. Let me just show you so you can see it. Your investment would be worth, here it is, $27,000. Okay, and that's, sorry about that, guys. And that's when it was, you know, at about $30 a share. I think it's about 30 cents a share. I think that's where it is right now. But you would have about $27,000. Okay, that was when it was at $70 a share. So it's at $35 a share right now. 35 cents a share. And so you're looking at, cut that in half. You're looking at about 15 grand. It will be worth at its current market as it's trading right now. But tomorrow it can jump up even higher. So that's one of the things I wanted to share with y'all, because, you know, listen, people are thinking that, you know, you're going to get in this thing and get right out and you're going to make money. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You have to be patient, okay? Now, one of the things I wanted to share with you, I want to go over this again, is how to set up your own crypto account. Let's go over that really quick. A lot of you guys are going to Robinhood. I don't like Robinhood. I didn't put any money in here, but I brought this up just to show you, and I'm going to tell you why I don't like them. But they're okay if you have no other choice. If you really like them, you understand them better, go here. But I don't like them simply because the issues that they had a while back and earlier this year with GameStop, you know, the investors were trying to put a certain amount of money in and invest, and they couldn't. And it was limiting the investor. And they've been having a lot of problems, guys, with setting up accounts. I've been hearing people having issues with getting their accounts approved, you know, adding funds to the account. I do like the fact that they update real time, you know, as you can see, Ethereum right here is updating. But I don't like them simply because of that, because if you have a really good deal, if you have a really good trade you want to do, you want to put some money in and start investing on something, and they're hesitating and they wait 3 or 4 days or 5 or 6 days to put the money on the account and fund it, what is that going to do? You're gonna end up getting less shares. Let's say the shares at the time is 10 cents a share, and they wait 5 days and it's up to $1 a share. You lose a lot of that profit that you could have gotten if they got the account set up on time. So that's why I don't like them. And I never put any money into this one, but I'm just showing you what it looks like. And that's the only reason that I recommend, you know, if you can do something else, do another company. And the company that I use, and I'm not trying to promote them or anything, but I'm just letting you know what I use. I use a company called Kraken.com. And I'll tell you why. And these are all my investments right here, okay? But I'm going to go over how I set up my account and how easy it really was. So what you have to do is when you go there, when you get your account, they literally just tell you, they ask you certain questions. Let me go to my account right now. That's wrong. I didn't want to do that. They ask you a ton of questions sometimes, guys, and you know they want to know what kind of business do you have and all that. I went for a business account, and that's what made mine a little bit harder. You scroll down here, you click on Get Verified, and you have to be at one of these levels: Express, Intermediate, or the Pro level. Okay, I have the Pro level, and I like that because it's unlimited investing for me. So with the Express, you know, you can do $9,000 per day. So some of you guys are just starting out. You don't have $9 a day, right? But you start where you start. But if you're very serious about investing, I'm going to recommend, again, never invest more than what you can afford to lose, but put as much as you can at any given time. And don't just necessarily buy, you know, or trade the crypto. Just have it in your account. So when you hear of something coming out like Dogecoin, these other things that are coming out, you'll be ready. Intermediate is $100,000 per day that you can add to your account. And, you can withdraw up to $500,000 per day. But I have the Pro account, all right, which is verified. It's a business account. One of my best businesses I have here. I have unlimited bank transfers. I can add as much money as I want every day. I can do as many cryptocurrency deposits a day as I want to, and as many as I want as far as the withdrawals of cryptocurrency. So this is the best account here. It takes sometimes 1 to 2 weeks to get it set up. So start now. I urge you to get started now. And what you do is when you add funds to your account, let's say we go here and I'll show you how you would add funds to your account. You would go to funding. I did that wrong. Hold on. Let me go to the main page here. You go to funding, and you would pick what currency you want to deposit funds into your account. So I'm in the US, so I go to US deposits, and I would go here. I would select the method. They have 3 different banks that you can wire the funds to. You would go here and get the information. This is their bank information. Now I have I have BB&T, and and I have my own setup in my back office where I can wire funds to my employees, my business partners. I can wire funds to these guys as well. I would input all this information here, okay? And very important here, you have to put this reference information here, so they know when you send your money to them, they know what it's all about, where it came from. The maximum I can send at one time is $1 million. Okay, they have their routing number and all that stuff, and their address. And as soon as they get it, you send them an email and let them know that it's been sent. Within 24 hours, it will show up in your account. Right. Now, this is one of many accounts that I have. I didn't want to show you guys some of my other accounts that I use just for privacy reasons, and I want you guys to be strictly on learning how to do this. So I just have one of my smallest accounts. Okay, and this account currently has about $2,000 in it. Okay, a little less than that. That's how much I've put about $1,500 in this account, but it has grown upwards of $400. I'm going to show you how I did that. Right. So currently, and it's every second it changes, as you can see, because this is live. But here are the investments, guys, and I'm going to show you. Number 2, I'm going to show you how to follow the trends and ride the wave. Okay. So I have Dogecoin, I have Yearn Finance, Bitcoin. Of course, I have Ethereum, I have Tron. I have almost 2,000 shares of Tron, guys. All right, and there's a reason why I did that. Litecoin, Cardano, Siacoin, Pax Gold, TBTC, Orchid, Enzyme Finance, Keep Network, Genosis, Agar V2, Storage, Tezos, Kava, Balancer, Ocean Token. These are all my investments, okay? Aragon, Synthetics, Nano. And guys, I decided, and here's one thing I've learned to do. Sometimes you got to put a little bit of money in a ton of them just to see how they perform, and you watch the trend. All right? Where did I stop here? Nano, Algorand, OMG Network, Kusama, Dash, Kyber Network, Compound, Icon, Zcash, Daya, Waves, and Curve Deo Token. So, that's roughly about 40 something. I'm not going to count this right now, but I keep on, I try to do as much as I can. And when you put your cash on, whenever you put your money on this account before you even trade it, it will show up as US dollars at the bottom here. But as you can see, I didn't put any money in here today. Again, this is like one of my basic accounts. I wanted to show you how this all works. But if you'll look here, you'll see what has happened with all of these shares in the last 24 hours. Dogecoin is up 18%. Yearn Finance, look at this, guys, $45,000. Look at that, $45,000 for one share. It's up 36%. Bitcoin is up 9.6%. Okay, Ethereum is up 18%. This is the last 24 hours. Tron is up 16%, 18%. Another one here. Look at this, TBTC. This is $39,000 share. Guys, that's higher than Bitcoin. Don't just and this is another thing, guys, don't get caught up in Bitcoin only. There's a lot more to life than Bitcoin, trust me. And I'm going to show you how some of these other ones that are under the radar that can really make you rich if you know what you're doing. Remember, Bitcoin was once, $1 or $2, $3 a share many years ago. So they all have to start somewhere. But again, look at this. Now, just yesterday, look at this. Almost everything had a gain. 20% gain here. 26%. And you only had one that lost. There are days where everything drops. This account a couple days ago, again, I put about $1,500 in. It was down to $900 a couple of days ago, guys. Right? When everything dropped. But you have to learn to wait and be patient and ride the trend. What do I mean when I say trends? Well, let me just give you an example. Let's take this one for instance. Okay, let me go to another screen here. TBTC. I'm gonna go over that one and show you what that's like. Let's look at the trends on that so you can see what I'm talking about. And that's how I determine how much I'm going to put in. Let's take a look here. All right. So in April, it was up to $57,000 a share. But look what happened. What happened, guys? It dropped drastically. Now it's at $39,000 a share. Should I be concerned? Not really. Here's why. What you do is to really understand how this works. You don't go by 1 month. That's not enough. Go back a year. Look at this. A year ago, it was trading at $20,000 a share. That's back in November. And it jumped. Look at this. Got as high as $57,000, $60,000 a share. There it is right there. Okay. And it's down to $39,000. Well, if I had gotten in a year ago at $20,000 a share, and it jumped to $60,000, which is 3 times, and it's back down to nearly 40, which is my investment is still doubling. This is a good measure as far as a trend. This is how you really ride a trend. Again, get rich over time, create wealth over time. You get in and you have to literally guys have to forget about your investment and come back to it later. Don't be like the guys that are out here, do not have the Wall Street syndrome. Those guys lose so much money for the people that, that they trade for and they buy and sell the stocks for. They make a lot of money too in spurts, but it's too inconsistent. When you have that mindset, you're going to lose more money than you make. But this would have been a good investment a year ago. Now, if I get in at $39,000 and eventually it's going to go back up to $60,000, when I get in at $39,000 per share, I've got to be patient. I've got to wait another 6 months to a year. That's the right way to see this type of investing. I mean, you can see it how you want, and you can jump in and make yourself, 20 or 30,000, in a month or two and get out. But to create wealth, you got to be patient, guys. That's just one example of waiting, right? You got to follow the trends, but you have to wait. Another one that I thought was very, very interesting. Let's take a look at, and a lot of people keep talking about Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin did a year ago. So as you can see, it was at 57,000, all that. People were excited. It was like, wow, man, that's really good. Jumped down to, $33,000 a share. And that was just the other day. $32,000 a share. It's going back up again. But let's see where it was a year ago. Check that out, guys. July 2020. Look at that. Look at that. Okay? That was July 2020. Then January. Look at this. January. You have to be patient. So even though it's down to $38,000 a share, last year this time you're talking $9,000 a share. That's 9 times 4. That's that. Do the math on that. It's $36,000. It's 4 times. It's at least 4 times as much as it was 4 years ago. You got to be patient with this business. You just can't jump on the trend and say, "Oh, it's good today and it's bad tomorrow." No, it's going to always dip. It's the same thing. It's the 500 S&P, and all of that all over again. All right. You have to understand that the people on the other side that are trading, they have to manipulate the news and do the things they do. Elon Musk, i.e., many others, they say things and the trends change and the money goes down and it's back up and it's down and it's back up. But you sit still. Don't let that bother you. So that's how I decide how much I'm going to put in. I look at the trends, okay? Let's look at another trend here. And this is awesome. Look at this, guys. Ethereum, I keep saying Ethereum. That's just a bad habit. But Ethereum Classic. Let's do some simple mathematics here. And I'm going to show you guys the power of waiting at least 12 months, all right? Ethereum Classic price. Your Ethereum Classic price. Back in July, it was trading at $5.8. $5.8. Let's do some math here. Okay. $5.8 times 1,000 shares. So you could have gotten 1,000 shares a year ago for $5,000. A year later, let's look at the math. Right now, it went as high as $134. So, had you got in there and made that money and got out, you would have had a ton of money. But it went back down again. Again, don't panic. It's still at $73 a share. So 1 year later, let's do the math. 1,000 shares times $73. You would have made $73. Okay, pardon me, $73,000. Subtract, let's just say with fees and everything, $6,000 from last year. You would be in profit, 67 grand. This is why, the SEC and the federal government, all these guys, the IRS, they're trying to come down and regulate this stuff, because you can make a fortune literally within 12 to 24 months. You really can. But think about that. A $5,000, $6,000 investment a year ago would be worth 67 grand a day. Now, here's the big question for you. Is anybody talking about Ethereum Classic price? Is anybody talking about it? No, they're not. There's a lot of these guys that are under the radar, these companies that are under the radar that are making a ton of money. Look at that. 1,000% it went up in a year. Under the radar. You guys get what my point, where I'm going with this? Take your time, go through all of these and go look at the trends. Go look at the trends. Because if it did that in a year, 1 year later, it may do this exact same thing. It may even triple. It may even be, 3 times as much as, $73 per share. You never know. But that's my point. So when I invest, I look at the trends. I try to follow the trends. I look at the history. Okay, let's look at Dogecoin. All right. It hit a high of we know about this when Elon Musk, right before he went on Saturday Night Live, it went up to, $71, 71 cents a share, pardon me. Okay, it was as low as 24 cents a share. Let's look at 1 year ago. Look at this. Now, the guys that got in right here made a ton of cash. This is January last year. Everybody thought it was a joke. 7 cents a share in February of this year. I got in when it was 30 cents a share. I got in, about right here. I'll tell you where I got in, guys. Right here. Oh, right there. Here it is. That's me. That's when I got in. And so, and I'm riding away. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting, being patient with this thing. You gotta wait. Making sense? All right. So that's what you got to do. Listen, I can't tell you guys enough. Wait, be patient. Let's go back to all my other investments here. So you'll notice down here at the top, my biggest values are at the top. So I have 2,400 Dogecoin at the top. I have, these are $46,000, dollars per share for the year in finance. So I don't even have a full share there, but it's still worth $324. My Dogecoin right now is worth $846. My Bitcoin is worth $225. Okay. Ethereum is worth $197. Again, this is just one account. I wanted to show you guys how this thing works. My Tron account is worth $148. Can you imagine, guys? This is at 7 cents a share right now, but can you imagine if this goes up to 30 something cents a share and on to $5 and $10 a share? Let's do some math with that. So we're looking at Tron here. Okay, just to give you guys some light at the end of the tunnel. 1,900 shares I have of that. I copied that. 1,900 shares right now. Okay. Let me see if I can paste this. It's not gonna let me paste it. I just gotta write it in there. I gotta type it in there. It's 1,959. Let's do that. And let's say a year from now it goes to, I don't know, $5 a share. Let's go back here. Okay. We're looking at about 10 grand. 10 grand. Okay. 10 grand. And I put in, look at this. I put in about $100 when I first put this in. It just grew. It's 16% on the positive. But think about that. A $100 investment is gonna yield me about 10 grand next year. Now let's say that 1900. Let's just, you never know. Let's say 1979 again. Let's go back here. 1959. Pardon me. Okay, so 1959, and let's say it jumps up to $45 a share. Again, you never know. Now, look at that. You're talking $88,000. $88,000. This is very realistic. This is why I keep telling you guys, go in there and find the ones that you know, when you see 5 cents, 3 cents, some of them are 0.0002, and get in there, because that's, look at this, 0.0117. I got about, 1,100 of those. You'll be amazed how you can become a millionaire. You have to open your mind to this thing and be patient. All right? How to beat the competition. I just explained that. Patience, patience, patience. What not to do when buying and selling cryptocurrency. Well, the easiest thing that I can tell you is what you don't want to do. You don't want to focus on watching too much of the news. All right? The news will scare you and frighten you from doing what we did here. All right? Don't sit back and just talk about investing. Make the investment. If you notice here, as I was saying before, these are my my top investments here. And as you go down, you'll see I invested more, less and less, pardon me, because I just wanted to see what they were going to do. All right? Some of these I only put between $5 and $7, and some of them I put like $2 in them just to see the trends, as you can see. So this is how many shares I have, and this is how much they're valued at right now. But look at these numbers, guys. I just put a little in there just to see what they would do. And after about a month or two, I'll come back and make my evaluation if I should put more in there. All right? I only put $1 and $1.25 in this one. But let's go over here and take a look at it and see what I did over the last year. Let's take a look. Here it is right here. Okay? Algorand. Let's look at them from a year ago. A year ago, they were at 22 cents a share. This is where they're at right now. 93 cents a share. They got as high as $1.07 a share. Is it a good investment? I think so. I think so. Again, guys, be patient. Do your due diligence, okay? Okay, so we just talked about that. What not to do when buying and selling crypto. Another thing you don't want to do is do not listen to them, that people that are saying just put money in one thing. As much as I love Dogecoin, I still have to go with the companies that are under the radar. Why do you think I did that? Why? Because if these are proven to be better than Dogecoin, then I'm gonna have some money in there. Same thing with Bitcoin. But these are the silent wealth builders here. Okay, these little ones over here. Don't listen to people that don't know what they're talking about. Don't talk to people that are full of fear and they won't invest in anything. All they want to do is complain. They just want to complain. I think I showed you guys enough on what you should and should not do. I kind of showed you how to set up an account, okay? And these guys are really, really good. Again, they get you set up within a week and a half. And when your account is set up, it's going to say, you're verified to trade. You made a trade. It just kind of encourages you that you're doing a good job as a trader. And let me just go over simple trade with you really quick. Right? I don't have money here to trade because I've put all my money on the trades. I didn't add anything yet, but I'm going to show you how to do it with the click of a button. How you do it? So you see something you like on here, Bitcoin. You click buy, sell, and it'll pop up. You'll look at it, and where it is here? Oh, wrong button. Pardon me. All right. So you click on buy crypto, right? So if I'm going to buy Dogecoin and I don't have money in here, if I did have it, or if I had money in there, I would just let me just try something else. Let's try Yearn Finance. It would automatically allow me to put some money in here, and I could just buy it. But there's no cash in my account, so I can't do it. But that's what you would do. You would click on this little button. You would click here, and you would pick which one you want. Okay, you just click on it, put the amount in there, click, you click buy or sell, or you can convert it from US dollars to another dollar or another currency, okay, per se. So anyway, that's how you would do it. And so it's very, very easy. As you can see, and I did all of these probably within 2 weeks. I did these the first week, and the second week I just went and just followed these guys. And guys, this is how you get really wealthy. It's the little ones that's going to get you. It's not always the big stuff that's going to get you the money. It's the smaller ones. You can do this. Watch this video over and over again until you get it. Last but not least, how to get the education you need to be successful with Dogecoin. Or not with Dogecoin, but with cryptocurrency, just to buy and sell Dogecoin and all the other ones that people are talking about, the ones they're not talking about. You know, the ones I just explained to you. You want to go to YouTube, okay? Type in best crypto coach, or you can type in, you know, cryptocurrency mentors and things of that nature. But I did that just to kind of give you an idea. Don't listen to everybody. Everybody who listens to guru or all this. I run from the gurus, but I tend to gravitate to them that have really good content, because anyone can buy views and buy subscribers and all that, and they can still their website and their traffic can be not really authentic, not genuine. So check these guys out. Look at the comments, look at their subscribers, and look at how the people interact with them, and look at what they've done. One of the guys I follow, his name is Charlie Chang, and he has quite a few videos, and he has a pretty nice subscription. I just paused that. And he goes in depth on what's working. He keeps you updated on what's working now. Just learn. Like I always say, YouTube is your best friend, and so is Google. Google's your best friend too. So do the same thing with Google. And one last bonus I'm going to give you guys. I have a few products that you can get right now for cryptocurrency. I mean, they're just training from some of the guys that I've seen, some of the guys that I think really know what they're doing, and I'm going to put their information in this video. Whenever you see this video, in the links, you'll see the description. You'll just click on those and go and take a look at them. I'm probably going to build a dedicated website. There's like 4 or 5 products that I can think of offhand where there's good training material to get you started. This is a decent training. I mean, if you can do what I did in this video, you can still be a multimillionaire within a year or 2. Trust me. If you do it right, you can at least have $30,000 or $40,000 in your account in a year. But you have to have the patience, follow the instructions, and get the information. But I'm going to put some links to help you. You can purchase those products and services. And they're not necessarily mine, but they're people that I probably, that I've joint ventured with or I trust, that I think can get you what you need, and and take it from there. But you have to be patient. I keep saying that over and over again. Just to recap, you have to, first of all, open your account, get started, open the account, follow the trends. Again, rewind this video, watch it over and over again, follow the trends, beat the competition through patience. Be patient. I can't tell you that enough. What not to do when buying and selling. You're going to make sure you don't listen to people, don't listen to a novice, and diversify. What you don't do is you don't put all your money, all your eggs in that one basket. That's what you don't do in this industry. In any industry, you have to diversify and try new things. Try those companies that are under $1 a share. You'll be amazed at what you're going to get in a year from now. Number 5, getting the proper education. I just told you what I'm going to do there. If you do these 5 things, you're well on your way to doing well for you and your family. I can't promise you're going to always, be rich. That's going to have a lot to do with how you think, your mindset, how you transform your mind, and your work ethic, your habits. You have to follow the habits of successful people. You just don't wake out of bed and you're a millionaire. You might be a millionaire, but you're not going to stay wealthy. Something's going to happen. You're going to lose it because your mind wasn't there, your work ethic wasn't there, and your mentality is diluted with too many, things that are up there in your mind that's going to keep you from success. Success is a journey. It's not a destination, and it's not a sprint. It's constant. It's continuous. It's the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. All right. I'm pretty sure you guys heard that from a guy named Earl Nightingale. And, you have to understand that it's every day you do something different and you grow from it. And you have to constantly stay on top of yourself. Watch what goes into your mindset. Watch the people you hang out with. Crypto is just one avenue to make money. All right. I still say at the top of everything, over everything else, real estate is supreme because it's more tangible than crypto. You guys remember in my last video, I talked about crypto being a monetary avenue to help us with inflation. Inflation is for sure. I mean, everything's going up every day in prices, but the dollar is still the same. So crypto is a way to offset that. Even though the trends go up and down, people felt like, they're going to lose a lot of money if they put money in Dogecoin and Bitcoin and all that. They go down, but they come back up again. And they tend to be fair with inflation. So I put my 31 cents, I bought the Dogecoin at 31 cents a share. It went down to about 31 cents, but it's back up again. Am I going to touch it? No, I'm not. I'm going to wait until it goes into the dollar amounts, and I'm going to keep buying more. If it goes back down again, I buy more. It helps with inflation. So I hope you got something from this. I hope that you understand that you can do this if you're willing to put a little time into it, get all the education you can on crypto, and apply what you know. As I always say, as the Wisdom Economics Coach, you're going to get what you speak. And I'll see you at the top. Take care, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.